Hey guys, welcome to Project Metal Music's YouTube channel with your hosts Ell and Basjan on the podcast number 60. Yes, number 60. So, can't believe it's number 60 already. Yeah, Basjan.
And viewers, yes, 60. Wow, big 60. We finally hit it. That's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Right, a little bit of housekeeping. A little bit of housekeeping. Um, we are 7 away from 500. Literally 7 away from 500. So if you like what you see, what we discuss here, hit the subscribe, like, share, comment, and all that good jazz. Get your parents, your brothers and sisters, your cousins, your pet dog, goldfish, cat, you name it. Get them all to subscribe because we've got like a good few ideas that we want to bring to the show, bring to the channel. So yeah, if you can do that, can we get to? Let me see. We're on 3 likes now. Can we get up to 10 likes before the end of the stream? Can we, please, pretty please? So yeah,
Yes,
that's how riffed out that we are. So right, Bastion,
yes,
what
Al.
goodies have you got for us today?
Well, got a few different bands. I'm thinking we're going to travel all over the world today. And I'm going to start off with a band, Empire of Giants. It's a metalcore rock band from Berlin, Germany. And the first track I listened to, Dying Star, is super cool. Raid is a crazy good song. Nacht Schwarz is a kick-ass song. The track 100 Laughs Ago is such a fun song. I like the band. The band can be found on Facebook, Empire Giants, Instagram, Empire underscore of underscore Giants, band's website, empireofgiants.eu, and YouTube, Empire of Giants. And then I've got a band called Terra Santa. It's a Spanish heavy metal band from La Roja, Spain. The first track I listened to, La Concon del Pirata, is a brilliant song. Alas de Figo is a crazy good track. The track Indomitable is out of this world. Hamlet is a super cool song. The band deliver in every song. And the band can be found on Facebook, Terra Santa Official, Instagram, Terra Santa Rock, X, Terra Santa Rock, and YouTube, Terra Santa Official. And then I've got Angra, a power metal band from Sao Paulo, Brazil. The first track I listened to, Right Into the Storm, is a killer song. Tired of changes need to be played to the max. The track Travelers of Time is super cool. Warhorns is a simply amazing song. Magic Mirror is pure magic. I like the band, and they really kick ass, and they can be found on Facebook Angra Official, X Angra Official, YouTube Atomic Fire Records. And then I've got, for those that's interested in Indian music, I've got Bloodywood. It's an Indian folk heavy metal band from New Delhi. And the first track I listened to, Dana Dan, is a super cool song. Gada is a powerful song. Arch is an awesome metal song. The track Yard is brilliant. The band impressed me. and they can be found on Facebook Bloodywood Delhi, Bloodywood 2 and X, band's website bloodywood.net, and YouTube Bloodywood. Go and check this band out. It's nothing like Indian music you've heard before. They're really fantastic, and I actually like the band. Then I've got Svalbard, UK. It's a British post-hardcore crust band from Bristol. The first track I listened to, Faking, it's a crazy good song. Eternal Spirit must be played to the max. The track to Wild Beneath the Way is super cool. The Fine is a killer song. The band deliver on every song, and the band can be found on Facebook, Svalbard UK, Instagram Svalbard, X Svalbard Band, and YouTube Nuclear Blast Records. And then I've got a band called Berserker Legion. It's a death metal band from the Netherlands, Sweden, and the UK. The first track I listened to, Choir of Angus, is awesome. World in Despair is out of this world. The Obliterate the Weak will knock you out of your socks. The track of Blood and Ash is a killer song. The band is awesome, and they can be found on Facebook Berserker Legion, Instagram Berserker_Legion, YouTube Berserker Legion 6477, and Listenable Records. Then I've got a band called Cry6. It's a thrash metal band from Catalonia, Spain. And the first track I listened to, Army of Darkness, is out of this world. Speak Your Truth must be played to the max. The track World Needs Mosh is a super cool song. Rise the Rest is a kick-ass song. Band is pure thrash metal at its best. The band can be found on Facebook, Cry6 Official, Instagram Cry6 Official, X Cry6 Official, and YouTube Cry6 Official. Then I've got a band called Terror Mania. It's a groove metal band from Finland. The first track I listened to, Demon in the Rain, it's a crazy good song. Disturbingly Beautiful is a super cool song. Insomnia is a great song. Band is awesome, can be found on Facebook, Terromania Band, Instagram Terromania Music, and YouTube Ripple Music. Then I've got a band, Cities of Mars. It's a stoner doom metal band from Gothenburg, Sweden. The first track I listened to, Towering Graves, is out of this world. The track Cavens Alive is a killer song. Before the Storm is awesome. The band kicks ass, and they can be found on Facebook Cities of Mars, Instagram Cities of Mars, and YouTube Ripple Music. Then I've got a band called Everdawn, a progressive symphonic metal band from New Jersey in the United States. And the first track I listened to, Cassiopeia, is pure magic. Last Eden is a powerful song. The track Ghost of Shadow, Requiem, is super cool. Cleopatra must be shared with the world, if your world and your neighbors. The band is crazy good, and they can be found on Facebook Everdawn Official, Instagram Everdawn Official, band's website everdawn.org, and YouTube Everdawn Official. My last band for this evening, Seas on the Moon. It's a progressive rock metal band from Moldova. The first track I listened to, Truth in the Veins, featuring Fabian Ernie, is awesome. Guiding Star featuring Aisha Morphy is a kick-ass song. The track Regress featuring Lena Scissorhands is awesome. The Rule of 21 featuring Lena Scissorhands is out of this world. The band can be found on Facebook, Season of the Moon. Instagram sees underscore on underscore the underscore moon underscore band, and YouTube Seasons of the Moon. And what I've seen from the band and Lena Scissorhands and Asa Morfight is brilliant. It's really a good band, and I think there's a few good artists you can really check out. And now to my gigs that I've got for this week. The first gig, Eternal Love, Tour 2022 with Deep Sun, 4 November 2023, Leipzig, Germany, 2nd of December 2023, Freiburg, Germany, 20 January 2024, there'll be in Münchenstein, Switzerland, 1st of March in Lenienburg, Switzerland, 2nd of March, there'll be in Chur, Switzerland, 8th of March, Lucerne, Switzerland, 26th April in Schleswig in Germany, and 27 April Den Haag, Netherlands, and 28 they'll be in Belgium. Then I've got Left for Dead tour. The Almas Reigns, 26 October, San Antonio, Texas, Fitzgerald, and on the 27th, Baytown, Texas, Dee's Irish Tavern, 28, Ocean Springs, the Duke Joint, 29, Le Fier, LA at Atmosphere, the 1st of November, Shreveport, LA Lake Street Bar, the 2nd, Hilton City, Texas, in the Hilton Theater, the 3rd, Abilene, Texas, at Fat Boys Bar, the 4th, Liebach the Garden, the 5th, Liebach Woods Pub, the 8th of November, Longview, Texas, Rock and Roll, the 9th, Texas Arcana at Arkansas, and the 10th, West Plains, Missouri, the 11th, St. Joseph, Missouri, Cafe Acoustic. And then I've got Machine Killer North American Tour of Static X and Seven Dust. And they will be 23rd October in Kansas City, Missouri, 24th Tulsa, Oklahoma, 25th Denver, Colorado, 27th Albuquerque, New Mexico, 28th El Paso, Texas, the 30th they'll be in Phoenix, Arizona, 31st Anaheim, California, 1st of November, LA, California. Then I've got Cardiff Live 6. Then that's Hawks will be there, Sydney Fate, Yakida, Danger Prone, and be the Few Rocket Club, Cardiff, 1st of March 2024. And then Stelvers Stay Persistent Tour 2023, 27th October, Prague, Czech Republic, Sperlin, Porsi, Czech Republic, Milan, Italy on the 29th, the 31st of October, Vicenza, Italy, 1st of November, Preso, Slovakia, the 3rd of November, Chomtov, Czech Republic, 4th of November, Newmarket, Germany, 5th of November, Vienna, Austria, November the 9th, Bratislava, Slovenia, and 10th of November, Solna, Slovenia, 11th, Leeuwarden, Netherlands, and Opus Buzzard Bash 2024. The first is Lion Wreckage, Sepsis, Eyes of Sophia, and Fractured Reality. And that will be the Opus Buzzard Bash 2024. And then I've got Wolfsbane Tour, Tougher Steel Tour 2023. 24, there'll be birthday, 24 November, the Patriot Kremlin. 25th November, the Parish, Huddersfield. 26th, the Brickmakers, Norwich. 28th, the Rescue Rooms, Nottingham. 29, Bannerman's, Edinburgh. The 30th, the Cooney, Newcastle. And that's by you, Al, the Cooney, Newcastle.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's if you know Newcastle, it's just outside the city centre, just down by the just down by the Crown Court, called a place called Oosburn.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's awesome. So we might see you there the 30th of November.
I don't know about that. I don't know. I'm not really keen on. I'm not really keen on Blaze Bailey. So don't get me wrong. He's a good singer, but when I saw him when I saw him in '98 when he was the lead singer of Maiden, I didn't really rate him live. I don't really rate him live. Don't get me wrong. He's a good singer for what he does, but for Iron Maiden, I just didn't rate him.
Oh, I see. I see. And the 1st of December, there'll be in Squires Bedford. And the 3rd of December, Asylum, Birmingham. Then I've got Stone Dead, the 24th August 2024. KK Priest, Ugly Joe, Goro, Eclipse, Bonafide, Halloween Trauma featuring Out of Darkness, The Almas, Project 9, October the 28th, the Juke Joint in Ocean Springs. Then I've got Rabbit Junk at Boss Sinister LA, Saturday the 18th of November, Chaos 8 will be at the Rebellion Festival 2024, Winter Gardens, Six New World, Saturday 27th of April 2024. There will be System Down, Bad Omens, Baby Metal. I like Baby Metal, so that's going to be a nice concert. Ginger, Black Veil Brides, Spirit Box, and the Soap Girls. Sounds like a nice gift. And Suburban Twice, 8th November, Big in Derby. 7 December, Docks Academy, Grimsby. And 16 December, the Christmas back at Summack Centre, Nottingham. And then I've got South of Salem plus She Must Burn, 26 October, London. Friday 27th, Turnbridge Wells. 29 Bristol, Monday the 30th, Glasgow. Tuesday the 31st, Newcastle. another gig in Newcastle, and south of Salem plus She Must Burn. And 1st of November, Milton Keynes, and Thursday, the 2nd of November, Manchester, Friday the 3rd, Wolverhampton, and Saturday the 4th, Inverness. Then I've got Fallen Fields, December the 8th, Spring Bank Tavern in Hull. And might have some interesting news and some good news later on Fallen Fields. And then I've got Hullet and Chatterton, 15 December, the Imperial Philly. And Bar 55, White Fairgate, they always got indie music there. And then the 25th of November, Nosferatu and Incubus Succubus at the Boston Music Room, London. And 11th November, Silk Spinster and Parallel State plus Spinette Harley at O'Reilly's. And that's my gigs and stuff for this week.
Cool. Got some really good gigs there. Now,
oh yes,
I've one of the bands you just mentioned there was Chaos 8. I first saw that band back in 2018 at what used to be the Legacy in Sunderland when Pussy Willow Furry Fiend supported that band. Oh God, that was a hell of a gig. And I mean, that was a hell of a gig, that. If you love punk, you love Chaos 8. Then I saw them again later, a couple of years later, up in Trillions. I think it was 2021, 22. And they never missed a beat. They never, and Becky, the lead singer, oh gosh, she's a hell of a singer. She is hell of a singer, Becky. And oh god, yeah. If you get the chance, go and see Chaos 8. They are absolutely amazing. They are absolutely amazing. So go see them live. So yeah. And Suburban Toys and Fallen Fields and quite a few others there you've mentioned. I've managed to get to see some of these bands live, and they are absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing live. So, right, what is on? What's coming up on the channel? Tomorrow, I've got two. Wait, this week I've got two videos coming out with the top 3 of. Let me just see. Right, I've got coming up on tomorrow. Oh yeah, there's the 24th. Right, I've got Acid Witch with. I've picked 3 songs from their album Rot Among Us, which is a 2022 album. And then on Thursday, I've got Acts of Tragedy. I picked 3 songs from their EP, Acts of Tragedy. With myself and Basjan going to record another top 3 songs of. I'm going to be recording that tomorrow for the release on Wednesday. So stay tuned for that. Right, interviews. I've got on the 27th, which is Friday, from Malta. Going to be interviewing them at 8 p.m. UK time. Usually we do interviews at 9, but with the time difference, we brought it forward about an hour earlier. So I'm going to put the link in the chat there. So if you want to get go there and click on the link and say notify me, because they are brilliant, sort of a brilliant band from Malta. So yeah, then 28th, I've just this US band called Wax Mechanics. They are from Philadelphia in America. They are pretty good. So yeah, that's at 9 a.m. UK time. Wax Mechanic, same Wax Mechanics. So like I said, click on the link and press notify me. They will, and then you can join when we go live. And then on November 4th, we've got Divine Martyr. So I'll put the link in the chat there. So if you want to click on and say notify me, and yeah, so like I said at the beginning, if you subscribe and subscribe and hit all the notification bell to all, you will get stay up to date with all the stuff that's coming up on the channel. So yeah, right. And I'm also working on a couple of, well, actually for next month. So I won't tell. I won't at the minute. It's in the early stages at the minute. So we're trying to work out days and times and stuff like that. So yeah. So stay tuned. Watch this space. So now, right. Our good friend Matt Howlett from Foreign Fields and Howlett and Chatterton put us onto a band called Contortion. Yeah, I've listened to some of the stuff on Spotify there, and they are brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So, yeah, I believe they are doing a tour in the UK. I believe. I believe they're doing a tour in the UK this like now. Just trying to find the post. I don't know if I've. I don't think I've sent it to you. With the like. Let me see. Live research. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the Spotify, but I don't have the tour.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Yeah, they are with Contortion amongst the stars UK Tour 2023 with special guests Silk Spinster. It's just been. It's been. Yeah, it's been. Actually doing it now. It's starting now. Starting now. They're on the tour now. Yeah, they're a good band, really good band. Because yesterday, they're with Silk Spinster. They were playing at the Springbank Tavern.
That's an awesome place.
Yeah, on last Thursday, they were with Amongst the Stars. They were at Bristol. They were in Bristol last Thursday, and they are now at Scotland, up in
Oh,
Scotland today. Doesn't say where in Scotland, whereabouts in Scotland. I don't know if it's Bannerman's or what. Let me just check. Yeah, Glasgow. So yeah, they are in the. Hey John, how you doing there, dude?
John, nice to see you.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll post the link to Contortion. There's the Facebook page, and we'll post the YouTube page in the chat there. Yeah. Let us know, John, what bands you want us to, if you want any bands um, for us to check out, dude. So, yeah, let us know. Obviously, do it safely if you're driving. Yeah, yeah. From like I said, our good friend, our friend, that's how he puts on touch, and they are brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
So go check them out over on their YouTube channel. So yeah, right, right. What's coming up on the radio show over on digitalrevolutionradio.com? You hear loud and clear. The show is called my show is called Project Mel Across the Pond, which starts every Thursday. It's on every Thursday at 6 p.m. UK time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time of the US. At the minute, 7 p.m. South African time, which this Sunday is going to be 8 p.m. UK South African time this Sunday because our clocks go back. I think our clocks go back this Sunday. UK clocks go back this Sunday. So yeah, what's on? The first album of the week. The first album of the week is called the first band is called 30 Feet with Circus Black. That's a damn good album. That's a really good album.
Yes.
John,
Yes.
get you to get to that. John, I'll get to that in a minute. There, dude. Then the second album is from a band called Thanes and Thralls, and their self-titled album. So that's what's coming up on the Brunch Metal Across the Pond show. I get the bands in a minute. What other bands? What's coming up on the show? John says, "Do you know Grandma's Ashes?"
Oh yes.
I don't think I've heard of
Nice
them.
band. They're a French heavy metal band from Paris, and they're very good. I think on the 30th of this month they're performing their next concert in France. And yes, they're a very good French band. And if you've got any music from them, John, send me the link on Twitter or X, it's called now, and get in contact and we can exchange ideas and stuff like that on the band. But yes, they're a very good band. I do like them.
Yeah. If anybody is speaking of getting in contact, if you go to the top of the screen of the chat there, you see a pinned comment. That in that pinned comment is mine and Basjan's Twitter accounts. So if you want to get in contact with us, feel free to do so. We'll, especially Basjan will basically will talk to you about music. Any ideas or bands you want for us to check out, so on and so forth. So if you click on the pin comment, you see mine and Basjan's Twitter account, like X account. So, God, that site just sounds like a naughty website.
Yeah.
X.
I was about to say the
Elon,
same.
really. Naughty Elon. Yeah, so yeah, please feel free to contact us over on Twitter. So yeah, so what's coming up on the radio show? Right, let me see. We got Northeast Bistro. Got a single that was by them. Got some Not Now Norman. Good band, really good band. Then we've got New Tory. I hope I pronounced that right. That's NUI TARIE. So yeah. Then we got let me see, Nyctophilia. Hope I pronounced that right. Then we've got Obsolete, Obvert, of Limbo, Omcida, Omniforum, Rium, apologies if I am literally butchering these names, guys, but sometimes I can't pronounce names properly. So bear with me, please bear with me. So, yeah. Then we got, I wish people will send when some of these people will send me when they send me some of these stuff to play on the radio show or do reviews or whatever. Please tag what you're sending me properly, please, because it sometimes that I do have because I've got a day job. It's sometimes it's hard for me to tag everything properly. So please tag the stuff that you're sending me or Basjan or tag them properly, please. That's all I'm asking. Please tag their stuff properly. Then we've got then we got Another Chance to Die. Then we got Only Attitude Counts. Operation Majority. And hopefully that's and I've got. Now let me get this right. I've got stuff all over the place here. Then we've got Luna's Affair. Luna's Affair. That's from a good friend, Henrik from Rohide from Denmark, who we just interviewed a couple of weeks ago.
Oh yes.
That's his new band. Hopefully, I'm going to get him onto the to do an interview with the lead singer. Hopefully, fingers crossed if we can sort out gear and time for that. Then we've got, like I said, we've got music from Wax Mechanics. Going to be playing them this week on the show, so stay tuned for them. So yeah, it's going to be absolutely mental this week with all this good music what's kicking about, and and hopefully I should have time to. Hopefully, have time to add more to the show. So, yeah. So that's what's coming up on Digital Revolution Radio and the Project Metal Across the Pond radio show. So, yeah.
Some nice music to look forward to.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's going to be fun. Going to be fun.
Oh, oh yes.
Right. So right now, yeah. Just before we went, yeah, before we came on air, we were sort of like discussing what films would be, or what films and TV series that we've been watching. And you just re-watched one of the films that we've been discussing over the last couple of weeks, and that was Tommy.
Oh yes.
The
Uh,
yeah.
the Who film. I've watched it a few times, and every time I watch it, I enjoy it even more. So for me, I just think it's an absolute star-studded cast. The music is fantastic, and like you said, Tina Turner in that movie. Why she didn't get uh, Academy Award or something for that, nobody will know because she was absolutely amazing. But everybody in that movie was simply amazing.
Oh yeah. Oh god, yeah. Yeah. You got like Oliver Reed. You got Anne Margaret. You got obviously the Who in there. You got Eric
Yes,
Clapton, Elton John.
yes,
You got Jack Nicholson,
yes.
and everybody, and Tina Turner. And
Oh
you're just like
yes,
thinking, oh my god, she played a blinder in that film. Queen. She literally played a character to a T.
she did.
She,
She,
oh, she, to me, she stole that. She stole that movie. Don't get us wrong.
yes.
Everybody else played a blinder as well. But
Hmm.
For me, Tina Turner was the best in that. She was. Uh, yeah, Tina Turner was brilliant in that film.
Oh, definitely. Loved every bit of it. Yes, there's some disturbing elements in it, but for me, it's I rate it up there. If music wise, fun wise, uh, entertainment value, and everything. It's like I watched The Doors, I've watched Pink Floyd, The Wall. This movie should belong in that collection. Simply amazing acting, amazing music, and everybody should. If you're a music lover, go and watch that movie. Go and watch that movie.
Oh, oh yeah. Oh, gotcha. Like we keep, like Bashin said, and like I said, like I said last week, if you are triggered by certain events, certain things, don't watch it because it is in some parts of that movie is quite disturbing. It's literally quite disturbing. So don't watch it. Like I said, with like Tina Turner, that is her scene in that film is really disturbing to some people.
Yes,
It is properly disturbing to what she does to Tommy.
yes.
It is literally just so if you are triggered by certain things, don't watch it because it does deal with certain things other than like yeah, sort of like not being very nice to people in that
Uh,
scene. There's other things as well.
yes.
So yeah, so now yeah, there's I've been over the weekend. I'm just about halfway through the second season of Star Trek Strange New Worlds.
Yes.
Now, I've heard that it's. I'm getting to this. I'm getting to the what people have been complaining about in the second season of Strange New Worlds, and that is the dance, the music number in the film. And I was like, in the film, in the TV series, which is episode 9, I believe where they do that. Yeah, the whole episode is supposedly a dance, like a musical number, like a musical thing.
Mm-hmm.
But from what I understand, from what I've watched, it's pretty good. From up to now, from what I've watched of it, it's pretty good. I won't tell you too much about. I won't do any spoilers. You haven't seen it, but there's in one episode. If you haven't watched the first season, you'll understand. And in the second season, there's a character called Leon Munian Singh. If you know your Star Trek lore, you know what Munian Singh is, and you do. I won't say too much of it, but you will get to see who Munian Singh, Leon Munian Singh's great Emily Great's grandfather is, and the association with Captain James Tiberius Kirk.
Yes.
I won't say too much, but you need to watch it. You need to watch it. So that's and at the minute I'm enjoying season 2. Up to now, I'm enjoying season 2 of Star Trek, the Strange New Worlds. So yeah, because Strange New Worlds is a prequel to the original Star Trek series, because it's got if you know your original series of Star Trek, the first 2 episodes of that, the first 2 episodes, or the one episode, the pilot, is with Captain Christopher Pike, right? Who is the original captain, one of the original captains of the Enterprise, and he was actually in the pilot episode, and later on in the other series, other 3 series as well. But this is what this Strange New Worlds is, the, like I said, prequel to the original series, and they follow his adventures prior to James T. Kirk taking over the Enterprise in the original TV series. Plus, there's good old Mr. Spock, played by Ethan. Oh, what's his name? Ethan Peck, who is the grandson of Gregory Peck.
Wow.
And he actually looks like him, especially around the eyes. He's practically a spitting image of his granddad.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. There's also Uhura in it.
Yes.
And James Kirk. James T. Kirk's in it as well. In the series. he makes a couple of like the character anyway comes in and out of the actual, because technically he's still here. He's still he's not a full-on captain yet. He's not a full-on captain yet, so he's comes in and out of the series now and again. So yeah, and those of like 4 characters that you know of if you've been following the if you know the original from the original season. And the woman who plays the number 1 in the TV series in the Stranger Worlds, you will know her as Mystique from the X-Men movies.
Oh.
So
interesting.
Yeah, and she well, like I said, you got to watch it. I'm not going to spoil. If you're going to watch it, because basically it's up to now it's good. They haven't from what I've seen of it, they haven't messed it up yet. From what I've been hearing, they're sort of like, but at the minute they haven't messed it up. In my opinion, they haven't messed it up. So yeah, I'm just dreading when I get to episode 9. I'm just dreading episode 9 to see what they've done with it. But from what I've been told, they've been picked up for season 3.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my bit of a geek out mode here, because I technically I'm a Star Trek fan. I've always have been.
Same here.
I've always been a Star Trek fan. I'm not. I'm always. I'm always like being asked the question: are you a Star Trek fan or are you a Star Wars fan? I've always turned around and says I've never liked Star Wars. Yes, it's got a good the original trilogy is good, but other than that, I stay away from it. I just don't like Star Wars. I've never really particularly liked Star Wars. The only reason why I like the original trilogy was Carrie Fisher.
Oh yes.
And Luke and Harrison Ford.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah. Even Indiana Jones films have gone downhill. Because I like the first 3.
Yes.
Crystal Skull. And from what I've heard, the 5th one. From what I've heard, it's like absolutely crap. From what I've heard of it about it.
Oh yes. Yeah, I've watched the first few of the Indiana Jones. I really liked it. The same Star Wars. I've watched a few. Then I quit, but Star Trek, I've watched the movies, I've watched the original series. I really liked it, and for me, it's fantastic. And yes, that's my thing as well. Star Trek, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, same. I've watched the original series. I've watched the original cast movies. I've watched the Next Generation. I've seen the obviously the crossover between the original cast and the Next Generation cast films, like First Contact and Genesis and stuff like that and all that. And I've seen Voyager. Deep Space Nine. I've watched. I tried to watch the Scott Boluka
Oh yeah.
series. I'm not really fussed with. I'm not really fussed with that one.
Yeah, same
Um,
here.
I'm not really fussed with that one. Don't get us wrong. I liked Scott when he was in Quantum Leap. That was a good. That was a
Yes.
good. That was a good TV series. Like, but I wasn't really too sure about him being taking over the reins as the main character in a Star Trek series.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I haven't really watched. I haven't watched Lower Decks.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I've watched. Oh God, the Star Trek Discovery. Watched all
Mm-hmm.
three seasons of the first three seasons of Discovery. The
Mm-hmm.
first one was good. The second one is just like thinking, stop fucking crying, Michael Burnham. Stop fucking crying. All she did
Mm-hmm.
throughout that fucking season was fucking cry. So stop
Mm-hmm.
fucking. I was like, screaming at the telly, stop fucking crying. There's no fucking. I was so pissed off with that fucking second season. Then the third season, it, that was a hell of a lot better than season two of
Mm-hmm.
it, and it was just like, oh my god, why? It's just like thinking, Jesus Christ, I was ready. Don't get us wrong, the storyline was absolutely brilliant. The storyline for the whole season, of
Mm-hmm.
season two, was really really good because it dealt with the Kelvin timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know? I don't know if you ever seen the Chris Pine um, trilogy of films with
Yes.
where Eric Bana who,
Yes.
played the Romulan who
Mm.
goes back in time to try to find Spock, the Leonard Nimoy Spock,
Yes.
and tries to kill him, and
Yes.
not kill him, but basically destroys Vulcan and forces him to watch him destroy Vulcan. And he actually and so basically the Discovery sort of like carries on from there. The Kelvin timeline. So basically so that's the and season two was absolutely brilliant. Like, the story, I loved the story, but the fucking acting was just like, why are you getting fucking Michael Burnham constantly crying, keep being all fucking emotional, all this fucking crap? Why? I was just like, that there just ruined the season for us. Just really
The,
ruined the season for us because basically it's just oh. Then when if you haven't seen I want to at the end of the season two, they basically
mm,
jump from because this is like just up until the end of season two. This is
mm-hmm.
of Discovery. It was 10 years prior. This is 10 years prior to the original Star Trek series,
Yes.
right? So you jump from 2020 70 something. I can't remember exactly the start date for it, but it jumps from from the 23rd century to 900 years into the future, because basically there is a secret organisation within Star Trek, in the Federation, where they control, trying to control time travel and stuff like that. So, but anyway, there's this dodgy commander of the secret organisation chasing after him, and they finally get away from it, from him, and they literally had to jump because Michael Burnham got this suit which is developed by her mother to jump, time jump. So basically, they had to jump basically like a few years ahead, but they didn't sort of like calculate how far ahead, if you know what I mean. But they went from 23rd century to the 32nd century, 900 years later.
Wow.
So, and in the third season, the Federation is practically no more. The dilithium is basically exhausted because basically something happened where the dilithium was fucking basically like that. Just all starships just went bang because of the dilithium crystals.
Wow.
So basically, and the Michael Burnham and the crew has got to not only try to resurrect the Federation and rebuild the Federation, but to actually find out what happened, what they call the burn, why the dilithium is basically everything. If they try to use the dilithium, it just explodes. So, yeah. So, yeah, like I said, season 1 was decent. Season 2 was good, but the fucking acting, the way they got, the directors got, and the script, I was just like, oh, fucking it really pissed me off. Really pissed me off that second season. Like I said, don't get us wrong, love the fucking love the storyline, but the way they fucking had the characters to act, it's just like, why? But that there also had Spock in as well.
That's awesome.
Had Spock in as well as Michael Burnham's, Sarek and his mother, Spock's mother, basically had obviously Spock and another brother, but also adopted Michael Burnham into the family, and she grew up on Vulcan. So basically, Spock made throughout the series made an appearance throughout the whole season. So,
wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. So, yeah, and then when I found out that with they were going to do a series of Stranger Worlds, which is set between the second season of Discovery and the original season of the original series of Star Trek. I was like, oh, I've got to watch that.
Oh, yeah, yes, for sure. That's something to do, binge watch. Start with your Star Trek stuff and get them in order and start watching everything. That will take you quite some time, but be worthwhile. Because what's on TV these days is definitely not worth watching. So that's what a good idea. Get some popcorn and stuff ready and just binge watch it.
Yeah, I would say if you're going to do stuff like that, start off with the original series of Star Trek. Then go through the animated series of the original series, which is like the early 70s. Then go to the Star Trek motion picture, The Wrath of Khan. Then the Voyage Home. Then all the movies up to before. Wait, don't watch the crossover between the Next Gen and the TOS, the original series. Watch Next Generation. Then go from there, and then watch the movie between the original cast and the Next Gen cast. Then go from there in the film wise, but don't watch the J.J. Abrams films just yet. Then watch Voyager, Deep Space Nine, and then go on, like, if you want to watch like the Enterprise. I think it's called Enterprise with Scott Beluga, and then obviously, but don't watch. Don't watch Discovery, Strange New Worlds, and don't watch Picard either, because that's after the Kelvin timeline. Watch the three films. Watch the Chris Pine films, like Star Trek, Into Darkness, and oh god, I've got the films in the thing. The three films. Then watch Picard, because I've got to watch the third season of Picard. I will get round to seeing that, because Picard's third season was supposed to be really, really good. Picard is going to be really, really good. So yeah. So then watch So yes, appreciate you, Noah. You sending me a message. So in the chat there, let us know what TV series we should watch, or what series of movies to watch. So if you come on, we don't bite, so you can't talk, in the chat there. There's 3 people. I know there's 3 people here in the chat, so we can't. So don't bite. We don't bite much. So yeah. So right. You did mention that you've been watching another movie or you're going to watch another movie with Tom Petty.
Yes, I've heard people say that this album, Somewhere You Feel Free, is some of his best work. And then I found out somebody's used some original footage and stuff, and put everything together and sort of released a movie on it. And I've found it and I've downloaded it, and it's called Tom Petty Somewhere You Feel Free, and that was released in 2021. And yes, I got to see it. I'm going to watch it this week, and I'm looking so forward to it, because Tom Petty was an amazing artist.
Oh yeah. It's a shame that he died a couple of years, not so long back. It's a shame he died. Like.
Yes. Yes, and
Yeah.
like I said, I've been looking for sort of musical thing, and something I've also tried, but I haven't been lucky yet. The Woodstock, if anybody, except for the Woodstock movie that came out, I'm talking about the original Woodstock. If somebody got a collection of movies and stuff that's actually during the festival, archive footage and stuff like that. I'm interested in something like that as well. Just send me a
Yeah.
link on X, and uh, I'll go and check it out, because that's something also I would like to see, the performances, behind the scenes, what's happened. And I know some people, some of the like Jefferson Airplane, Grace Slick actually told the people, listen, there's some bad assets going around. Please don't buy the stuff. It's really bad stuff and stuff like that. That's kind of stuff I'm looking forward to. Yes, some of the music and stuff like that be cool. What they didn't show on the original, but yes, that's what I'm interested in at the
Yeah.
moment. So yes,
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. I'll just be back in a minute, there, dude. I just got nip to the toilet, to the little boy's room. So, yeah. So,
no problem.
yeah, just carry on asking the chat any questions about what to watch or what you're listening to.
Okay, no problem. I'm gonna carry on so long. Okay, guys, let me tell you, I've got the album also out. Album of the week, it's gonna be on Project Metal's website. And the band this week I've decided Born Through Fire, and the album is Purity and Refine. And that's the 2023 album from the band. And I've done a review on that, and I thought it's an amazing band. So go and check this out this week. And if you let me know what movies you thought were great. Oh, John, Battlestar Galactica. Yes, I remember that. I've watched it, and I thought it was also a very good movie series on TV. So yeah, for me, Battlestar Galactica, a good old sci-fi series. And yes, I remember the sirens and those robots trying to destroy humanity. Yeah, very good series. And I've also watched it. Talking about sci-fi stuff and sci-fi series, did any of you guys actually watched what was it called? The original Buck Rogers. That was a TV series from the United States that
Oh yes.
was also very interesting series as well. There were some pretty good series back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah. And speaking of Buck Rogers, that TV series was one of the first acting jobs of Jimmy Lee Curtis.
I that was a very good series, and yes, I did like that one as well. But back in the day, also you had the series that lasted forever. If you take along how long some of the older series lasted on TV and the music they actually used, it was the fantastic grand old days. You can call it like that.
Yeah. 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 Another series I used to like watching when I was a kid, especially the
Hmm.
sci-fi things, was Lost in Space.
Oh
The
yes,
original TV series of Lost in Space.
Yes, that was also fantastic series, and I actually think good old days they don't do it like that anymore. Yes, some of the remakes and stuff they do now, I'll be quite honest, I'm not interested in watching it. It's like I've seen the original, some of these actors, you just can't replace. They were iconic
Yeah,
characters, and to have somebody else play the part, it's just not the
yeah,
same.
yeah, yeah. I've seen the original TV series of Lost in Space, and I've seen
Yes.
I've seen the film version, the 1998 version of the
Yes.
film of the TV series, and I've also seen the remake of the TV series, uh,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, I love the remake of it. Nothing really compares to the original TV series
Mm-hmm.
of Lost in Space. But I did like the new. I did like the new version of Lost in Space. It was with Toby. Oh, Toby. Um, he's the son of Maggie Smith.
Oh yes, you know what you're
Um,
talking about.
yeah. Plus, he was in Black Sails. He was a
Yes.
pirate. He played a pirate in that. Um, so yeah, I was thinking the his name. But like I said, I've seen like I've seen the old series and like the original series and the new
Mm-hmm.
series. Unfortunately, the new series I would have thought that they would have went on to like extended the series to like 5 or 6 seasons, but they cancelled it
Mm-hmm.
after 3 because there was a lot more storyline they can actually
Mm-hmm.
to actually to carry on, like with the robot and Will Smith and stuff like that. Because
Oh
in the
yes.
original TV series, they didn't have the technology to
Mm-hmm.
expand the world, if you know what I mean, expand the Lost in Space world, you know what I mean?
Yes. Yes, I
But
didn't.
with,
Oh, definitely.
so,
For me also, if you look at everybody's favorite car, Knight Rider and the remake, for
yeah,
me, it's just one
yeah,
Knight Rider and Kit.
yeah, yeah, it was, oh, what's his name? Um, in the remake of Knight Rider, it was, oh, what's his name? Who played Jim Morrison in the
Val Kilmer.
movie? Oh, I can see him. Yeah, Val Kilmer.
Mm,
He was the voice of Kit.
yes. Uh,
Yeah, Toby Stevens, he call him. From in the he
so,
played John Robinson in he's the son of Maggie
mhm,
Smith.
yes. And
Yeah,
that's good series and stuff like that. And yeah, for me, I've gone through some of my old games I've got. I see I've got Fear Gold Edition. I've got Command and Conquer is here. and a few other games. So I'll see when I get time to play some of the older games again. But I've got a few ones here, and yes, this Fear is an extremely scary game. It's a nightmare type game with unnatural, how can you put it, phenomena appearing. It's like that, how can you put it, that Japanese horror thing where something comes through the TV, and that's the type of thing you're dealing with.
Ring.
Yeah, Ring. So Fear, I've got, yeah, and there are some other classic games that I've sort of rediscovered. I haven't played them yet again, but I will sometime in the future play them. So looking forward to that. And yes, like I said, I'm definitely going to look for more sort of either music documentaries or that type of movies on life of some of these bands or singers and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
some of the
I'll be
older
back in a minute,
movies.
dude.
Hmm?
Yeah. I'll be back in a minute, dude.
Okay, no problem now. Hey, John, tell me, what do you play PC games, or what is your favorite type of game or series or whatever?
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, so you're a pinball fan, John. Oh, that's interesting. Reminds me, when I was a lot younger, used to go to these uh, pinball machines and stuff like that, and used to play them in over here in South Africa. It was mainly in the cafes or arcades and stuff like that. Played the pinball machines and stuff. But you like Tommy then, the movie, because a part of the movie was he was playing pinball on his old 70s type machine, and you're going to enjoy those machines. They're classic, absolute classic machines, those pinball machines in the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, every time I used to play back with the pinball machines, I always Tommy and pinball wizard always played through my mind.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Used to tease. There was a young lady that used to play with us on the pinball machines, and we used to tease her and sing the song. She's a pinball wizard. Instead of he, we used to put in she, and she used to hate it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that's fun old pinball games that you used to have.
Yeah. Yeah, I've played The Simpsons, Terminator,
Oh,
Back
yes.
to the Future, the Alien ones and stuff like that. It's this was like back in the late 80s, early 90s, when I
Mm-hmm.
used to go to the arcades. Yeah, when I was about 19, 20 year old, I used to go into the arcades to play the yeah the late when arcades used to get the latest games before they
Yes.
went on to onto the consoles.
Yes.
And I used to play. Love playing like the. I loved playing the. I loved playing the pinball machines.
Oh, definitely.
So
Pinball. Uh, I remember the old Pac-Man. Uh, those fighting games on arcades and stuff like that. Shooting. It's all fun. Uh, these arcades used to spend a lot of coins and stuff like down there. That's where your pocket money and stuff went.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's one thing I wanted to talk about is what books are people reading? So
Mm,
I'm reading an autobiography. I don't necessarily read autobiographies unless it's absolutely unless somebody who I want to learn about. There's
mhm,
one artist I've been following for close to 28 years, possibly
mhm.
29. It's this here, Skin, from the lead singer of Scoot and Nancy.
Yes.
I've been reading I've been reading her autobiography. I'm nearly finished it, and
Well,
some of the stuff that she went through is like horrendous, especially growing up in London in the early 70s, late 60s, early 70s, and
mhm,
going up to up until like in the late 80s. Oh
mhm.
God, what she had to go through, and yeah,
Um,
if you get the chance, go check out this autobiography by like Skin. It's absolutely amazing, absolutely amazing. At the minute, I'm on to the last part of there's 4 parts to the book,
mhm.
and I'm on book 4 at the minute. I've just started book 4,
Oh, awesome.
and yeah, and this is like she she goes through the book and to say what she how she developed as a musician as a young kid, what she was listening to growing up, going out from the 70s and 80s, and becoming a musician herself as a singer. I started out as a
Mhm,
singer back in the late 80s, early 90s, prior to starting Skunk and Nancy, and then going into starting Skunk and Nancy. Then in that, what she went through in book what part 1 of the book to go up to what she was developing as a musician. Then starting
mhm.
book 2 is like starting Skunk and Nancy and what she went what for 7 years she went with basically what she had to do to get to the success of Skunk and Nancy back in the mid 90s up to like before, when they broke up in 2001.
Mhm.
That's book 2. Book 3 was part 3 of the book is her solo career
Oh,
and
yes.
what she went through like with her solo career, and then back in for 7 years, and then what she did when the Skunk actually got back together again, reformed in 2008.
Mhm,
This is like that's where I'm up to at the minute. It's like going through going through the reform of the early days of the Skunk actually reforming to where they are at, where where they are at, or at sort of like as of last year. So that's what I'm going for. That's what I'm reading, and it's a good read, and it's a good read because she's met a lot of people over the years. She's because they've got like let me see, I've got them. She's got like a couple of photos. I've got several photos in this.
Mm-hmm.
If you know who that is, David Bowie.
Oh yeah, yes.
She was even met Michael Jackson. Uh,
Wow.
people like Michael Jackson and the Nelson Mandela. She's met up with Lemmy from Motorhead.
Okay.
Oh God, she's met like a load of people.
But she was awesome, and she was so talented. I really liked the singing and everything.
Yeah, yeah. She's even met with Bjork and if you know this woman here, there, Grace Jones.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah,
Another
so she
great.
like said she's met like a lot. Yeah, great. I've when I first heard of her, I'm going back
Mm-hmm.
to like 1994, 95 when I first heard of
Yes.
Skunk Nancy. I fell in love with her voice straight away when I first heard of
Same here.
when I first heard of her because let me see. It was selling Jesus and
Mm-hmm.
weak as I am, weak. That's it was the first songs that I first heard of her singing. So yeah, it was like that was God, about 95 and Brazen as well. It was
Wow.
like oh, and if you because she does tell the story of pretty much every major milestone, every major song that she ever written. Scotland and she's actually written.
Mm-hmm.
She tells the story. She tells the story of behind why she wrote that song, and she goes,
Wow.
most of the songs are pretty much autobiographical in some way.
Wow. Yeah, that's
You know.
amazing. I must
So yeah,
definitely get the book and read.
it, yeah, it is. Like I said, damn good read. If you ever get the chance, pick a copy up.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it be if
Yes.
you whether it be from a library or you can get like a copy of it to buy.
Yes.
Read it. Literally read it. She is fucking amazing. She's one of the, she's one of my favourite female singers of all time. Skin.
Mm-hmm.
She's up there with Sharon Denadell, Flo Johnson, Simone Simmons, Steph
Yes.
McReeves. She's up there. She's properly up there. Even she's up there with the lead singer from Gallia. She's up there with the lead singer of Grave Shadow. She's
Yes.
um, she's she's up there. She's up there with. She's literally up there.
She is. She is, and she, like I said, she was hugely talented. And the thing, when I've listened to the band and I saw the band first time on the music TV, and I played the song, and I said, "Wow, she's amazing," and her voice and everything. And she's really talented, and I was impressed by her. Of course, I heard a voice, but I didn't know she was colored. And when I saw her, I thought,
Yeah.
wow, a colored person in a heavy metal rock band, and she was amazing. I'd liked her before I seen her, and when I saw her, I even liked her more because I thought she was just amazing, so
Yeah.
talented.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm a bit like you. I listen to the voice first before I see any
Mm,
like sort of any videos or any photographs, promo photos or anything like that.
mm,
Because I want to like I want it's that's the thing. I just want I want to hear I want to hear the
yes,
singer's voice. If I fucking hear if I like the first singer's voice, I want to then I sort of like go out and find any
mm,
videos or any promo photos or anything like that. It's like with when I first heard of Within Temptation back in 1997.
yes,
I fell in love with Sharon's voice before I even seen
yes,
anything like any videos or any fucking photos or anything like that. I just loved her voice,
yes.
especially on Enter and Inside of Me. Um, uh, God, that first EP from Within Temptation was absolutely amazing. That's
It
why
was.
I've been a and so when I first heard of the first few songs from Skunk and Nancy's Paranoid and Sunburnt album, I was just like, oh my god, what the hell?
Wow.
It's just like that's when I felt that's when because I used to listen to a lot of radio back in the day, and
Yes,
I was just like saying, who's this band? I want to know more about this band.
exactly. Same for me. Uh, when I hear a single, I want to find out what else is band released, uh, what and listen to the previous stuff and also the future stuff. So that's for me. Was the same with Lacuna Coil, La Fan, and I just like their music and Skunk and Nancy, Evanescence, through the also through the movies and stuff. I just love it, and that's why I say listen to the song first, the singer's voice. I'll connect with the band's guitars and everything, and if they impress me, for sure.
Yeah, yeah, that's I'm the same. When I'm listening to a band for the first time, I don't
Hmm.
read anything. I don't see any. I don't read anything or listen to any other people's like
Mm.
opinions about the band. I want to listen to the band first before I even think, because I want to like not only I don't want to get
Mhm.
influenced. Literally, I just literally don't want to get influenced by anybody because I want to listen to I want to make my own mind up first about the band
Mm.
or the musician or singer or whoever because I want because everybody's got as the saying goes
Mm.
everybody's got an also it's it's like everybody's got like everybody's got an also and
Mhm.
like basically their opinions completely different to yours. So I
Yes.
want like basically I want to because I know for a fact there are some bands that I like and Bashan doesn't like. There's some bands that
Mm-hmm.
Bashan like, I don't like. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? But we say okay, fair enough. You might not like it,
Mm-hmm.
I do, so, and vice versa. But we
Mm-hmm.
sort of like okay, fair enough. That's okay, fair enough. And
Mm-hmm.
we're still friends. We can
Yeah.
you can disagree. You can disagree on things,
Mm-hmm.
and you say, "Oh, okay, fair enough." That's that type of thing.
True.
So yeah,
And that's important stuff. I just go through what I see is Skunk and Nancy, uh, 25 Live at 25. It was released in 2019, and I don't have it, so I'm gonna get it for myself. And it's a double CD.
cool,
It's a double CD of live
cool.
tracks. So as soon as I get it, I'm gonna pass it on to you, and you might play it on your show when you get time.
Yeah, yeah. Most definitely. Because, like I said, I love fucking Skin. I love her skin. I love Skin, and I love her voice. I love her fucking attitude. I love, you know what I mean. She's got that type of attitude. When she's on stage, she goes absolutely berserk.
She
When
does,
she's on stage live, and yeah.
and
Oh, we've lost Bastion. Oh, and he's back.
I'm back.
Yeah, Bill. Yeah. So yeah, I just totally love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I totally love. I just totally love Skin. Um, yeah. So
Yeah, same.
yeah,
Uh,
she's absolutely brilliant, and like I say, I've been following her career since 1994
yes.
when she started. 90, no, it was about 1995 when I started following her career. Back
Mm-hmm.
in so you're talking about 28 years. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Now for
So
me,
guys, if
mm-hmm.
you yeah chat if you let us know what you're reading, what books you're reading, whether it be autobiographical, whether it be sci-fi, horror, stuff like that. Just let us know.
Mm-hmm.
We'll yeah. So yeah, go on.
Yeah, for me, I just think if a lot of indie acts every week, I'm getting surprised just going finding new, not just new indie artists, new indie record labels that's popping up. And you look at the stuff like for next week, just to give the guys sort of, uh, I've got some of my stuff for next week, and one of the bands I've got, uh, where is it? One of the artists I've got, never mind the band, is Nita Strauss, and she's on Sumerian Records. She's on an indie record label. And for those who don't know Nita Strauss, she's played with Alice Cooper. She's guitarist. She's now with Demi Lovato, and she's a guitarist. And she was part of the Iron Maidens. So that is
Yeah,
just,
good point.
oh yes. And like I said, she's now on the indie record label, and for me, that's something to look forward to next week. I'm featuring her, and then I've got a band Let me, where is that? A thrash metal band. And that band, I'm gonna say we can have a age restriction next week when it comes to this band, because they're called Leprosy. And for those who want to check out the band so long, don't check out Leprosy. But some of the titles of the songs I can't say yet. Yeah, I have to wait. So when I feature the band next week, I have to wait at least 10 minutes before I do the band. So and then just say, listen, we've got an age restriction with the. It's the title of the song. I'm not meaning anything. So, but yeah, got some interesting stuff for next week for the guys.
Yeah, cool. I've heard of. I have come to think of it. I have heard of the band Leprosy. Just going through me. Just literally going through my library here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I've heard of Leprosy before. Whether
Yes, they're
I've
from the United.
I haven't got any. I must have heard it on there. Another.
Mm-hmm. Could well be that you saw it on one of the record labels you watch YouTube videos on, because they're on one of the record labels. And let's put it this way, if you're going to mention some of their songs on YouTube, you got to put a PG warning before the time.
Yeah. I must have seen on one of the labels YouTube channels. I must have. Yeah. Mm.
But see, with so many indie record labels out there today, we actually spoiled, because if I look every week, I found new music I like, new bands I like, new artists I like. And for me, it's just amazing. Then they said to me, why don't you go and buy certain of the big artist stuff? And I think to myself, why do I want it? I've got so many artists I do every week that if I rather spend the money there because they need the money. Some of the big name artists, they've got so much money they don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's like, I'm the same. Don't get us wrong. I still love like the Sabbaths, the Zeppelins, the like Maidens, AC/DC, Alice Coopers and stuff like that.
Oh yes.
Yeah, he's back again. Yeah, I do like the big bands, the more established bands, but just like me personally, I'm like you, Basjan. I rather support the underground and independent bands out there, because they need the help more than what the big bands do. Because no matter what, it doesn't matter what these big bands put out, people are going to support them regardless.
Exactly.
These unsigned and independent bands need our help to get them out there, to at least start. To at least get the name out there for people who kind of say, "Oh, this band's pretty cool. I'm going to go out and buy the CD, or I'm going to buy the merch. I'm going to buy the T-shirts. I'm going to buy the baseball caps. I'm going to buy the beanies. I want to support this band because they are good." Like I said,
exactly.
These big bands like the Maidens, the Alice Coopers, the AC/DCs, they are going to get support regardless.
Mm-hmm.
And
And that,
like I keep,
mhm.
I was going to say, it's like I've been having conversations with like people, and I say to them, most of these bands now are at retirement age. They're in the 60s, they're in the 70s, they're in the 80s.
True.
They're either gonna die or they're gonna retire. So where the fuck are you gonna get? Where are the next Iron Maidens? Where are you going to get the next Black Sabbaths? Where are you going to get the next Led Zeppelins? Where are you going to get the next AC/DCs? You got to support these unsigned independent bands, because basically at the end of the day, you never know. You might find a band out there that you actually like and you want to start, and you can basically go out and literally basically get on at the ground floor and fucking
Mhm.
right and literally watch them fucking grow, and you can turn around and say 10, 20, 30 years down the line, I was there at the beginning. I was
Yes,
literally there at the beginning. I know the band personally. And you fucking
exactly.
turn around and say in like 20, 30 years time when they're playing fucking headline gigs at the big like Wacken or fucking Download or Glastonbury or wherever. You can
Mhm.
turn around and say to the fucking to the fan next to you. Says, "Oh, how long have you been a fan?" "Oh, I've been a fan since the beginning, 30 years ago." Says,
Mhm.
"Oh, right, okay." And you fucking and then all of a sudden you fucking walk backstage with a fucking all access
Mhm.
pass, and you fucking and you get invited up on stage, and you fucking start rocking out with them. And the fucking guy the fan you talking to him. He says, "Oh fuck! Yeah, I thought that he was joking." You know what I
Yes.
mean? It's like,
Also, if you support the bands like that and you start getting to know the bands, at every gig you see them, they're gonna notice you and say, "Hey, come over here, come and chat with us." If you've been to a few gigs of theirs and you've talked to them, they're gonna notice you, and they could, yes, they're gonna sign your stuff. You're gonna know when they bring out new stuff, and if you get on their mailing list, uh, they're going to send stuff out that's not they're not releasing to the general public, like a certain version of a song. And who knows, 5, 6 years from now, everybody uh, are going to wonder, where can I get it? And you got it 10 years ago, 15 years ago from the band themselves.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like you said, plus you get like the if you are a fan of the bands, you will get literally you will get like one off like merchandise that nobody else can buy, or you will get if they do like a limited edition stuff and it's limited to
Mm-hmm.
say 20, and you get like one of the first ones. You're thinking, oh my god, you know what I mean? People are going to turn around and say they're going to be super jealous of it.
Oh, for sure.
And it's like, or it's like if they're going to do like a one off thing, like limited run, it's of say 20 to 50, and it's only accessible to people who are diehard fans. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because I know for a fact there's been like bands out there who only release stuff to like a certain part of the like say a fan club, and
Mm-hmm.
if you've got like say you've got a fan club of like say 1,000 people only
Mm-hmm.
doing like, and you only release a band only releases say 100 like pitch discs. People are going
Mm-hmm.
to turn around and say. and the diehard fans will, like, especially if the band knows you personally, they're going to turn around and says, "You go first offer on these. Do you want one?" And if you say yes, I want one, they turn around and say, and the people are going to turn around and say, "Where did you get that from?" Says, "I got it from the fan club," and it was like, yeah, only limited to 100 people who gets one. And they invited me
Exactly.
to actually, if I wanted to, like, see like a limited edition, like limited edition, like vinyl, like
Mm-hmm.
picture disc vinyl, and
Mm-hmm.
I was one of the first ones to be offered it. And you can turn, like, and it all stems back to, if you support the local up and coming bands at the very start, they will they will pay you back with kindness, of with that support.
Yes. Oh, yes.
So
They will. And that's why I
because the
say,
vast majority, because the vast,
mhm.
yeah, yeah, one,
That's why I say, if you go to your local nightclub or your local venues where live music is, there's nothing on the TV that's worthwhile watching. Go and watch and have a good evening's entertainment. Speak to the bands or artists out there, and just support them. Just support and have a good time.
yeah, yeah, and I keep saying, go up to the band, talk to them after they come off stage. Obviously, be a dick. Literally, just don't be a dick about it, and don't try. And if there's any female members of the, right, it goes for all the band, whether male or female. Don't be a dick. Don't try and grab them. Don't try and be like us. Don't do anything stupid, because you will get the crap kicked out of you if you try and do
Sure.
anything stupid. Just go up to them
I
politely, talk to them. Literally, just go up to them, talk to them, be nice, saying, "Oh yeah, I like your music, I like your set. I've been a fan of yours for the last however long." They're more than happy to talk to you. Literally, more than
mean,
happy to talk to you. But don't be a dick, because if you are, you will literally get the crap kicked out of you. They will get dragged out of the venue, taken around by a back alley, and literally get a thrashing of your life.
oh yeah, definitely. That's guaranteed. That's guaranteed. And
So
yes, if the band says give us 5 minutes when we get off stage, we'll sign the stuff and talk to you. Give them the 5 minutes. What might want to go to the loo or have something to drink, just to uh, uh, if they have a first or a third and stuff like that. And then when I said they're ready, go and talk to them.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's been. I've been to, like, oh god, you're talking around about 500 gigs, round about 500 gigs over the last 30 years, over the 30 plus
Mhm.
years, and I've spoken to a lot of bands in that time. And every
Mhm.
time they've come off stage, they says, "Give us 5 minutes and to sort stuff out, do whatever, and we'll be over at the merch table." And I sort of like, okay, fair enough. In that time, you could go to the bar, get yourself a drink, or go to the toilet, etc., or go outside for a smoke if you smoke, and then come back in, and then come back and stand at the merch table, and you could go up to them and start talking to them.
Yes.
It obviously be nice and polite, and be make sure that you be respectful and everything. And
Mhm.
then like I said, 99.99% of the time, they are more than happy to go out and actually talk to you, literally.
True.
So yeah, and like I said, I have seen people who were complete dicks and who actually basically got dragged out of who got literally got dragged out of the venue and basically uh, got shall we say they got a thrashing.
Oh yes, they will not do it again. Stay wise.
Yeah, yeah, because
Let, Mhm.
that's because I've like I said I've met because I've got like a wide variety of I'm very eclectic when it comes to like music, and like obviously for obvious reasons I'm more in the rock and metal scene. But there's so many
Yes.
different genres of rock and metal, and I've seen like quite a bit of quite a wide variety of rock and metal bands, going from basically like the alt rock, like straight down the line rock music, rock band, going all the way through all the genres, from, going through like the hard rock, going into and then going into like fucking death metal and black metal bands, and
Mhm.
most and I've like I said I've spoken to quite a few bands, and like I said most of them have been absolutely brilliant. Like they are more than happy to talk to people, especially when especially if you can afford to is to buy a bit of merch, and they're more than happy to sign the CD or sign a shirt, or you know what I mean.
Yes. Ah, yes. Fant- It's fantastic, and they will do it. Just be polite, like y'all said, and go and talk to the guys. Enjoy it.
Yeah, yeah. It's like yeah, and if you are thinking about doing setting up like a blog type of situation,
Mhm.
like I did when I first started Project Metal Music.
Mhm.
It's a good way of actually finding a musician or finding a niche, finding a sort of like niche that you are interested in. With me, it was
Mhm.
music, i.e.,
Yes.
more precisely rock and metal. And I
Yes.
started to to talk about. I started to when I started writing reviews and started to get sort of like somewhat noticed. I started to like say, oh right, okay, people are wanting to want to know my thoughts about certain of bands and stuff like that. That's how I started. I started to get noticed from the bands, so I started talking to them. And if you like I said, like keep saying, being respectful, being polite to these bands, and how I got to start doing interviews with these
Mhm.
bands. It's because I've been polite and been respectful to the bands, and that's how I got not only started to get interviews with them, but the bands
Mhm.
started to invite me out to like the gigs in my area of the northeast
Ah,
of
yes.
England, i.e., going into Sunderland and going into Newcastle, and I've been down
Mhm.
to Middlesbrough, I've been up to Gateshead, I've been to like pretty much like different areas. It's
Mhm.
because
Ah, that's nice.
because the bands know that I'm respectful to them. That I know I'm not going to cause any bother. I know that they know for a fact that they can actually trust me to like be not being a complete and utter dick. So they can turn around and say,
Exactly.
"Oh, El, yeah, do you want to like listen to the new album? 2 or 3 months prior to its release. Or do you want to do? Oh, hell, we're going to be releasing a new single. Do you want to do an interview? Oh, L, oh, yeah, L, yeah, oh, we're going to be playing a gig in, say, for argument's sake, up in their trains in Newcastle. Do you want to come up to go and see them? To see us? We'll put you on the guest list. Just brilliant, thank you. You know what I mean? That type.
Well,
If you be respectful to these bands, you know what I mean? Because over
yes.
the last 8 years, I've been invited. I've been invited to like a lot of gigs, and I've been put on the guest list. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I've been sent stuff 6 months in advance prior to the release date. Christ, I've still got music there. I can't play until next year
Definitely, yeah.
because they you know what I mean. So yeah, if you like I said, if you on the day one on the if you support the band pretty much from day one, you get to hear new stuff way before people can actually turn before the general public do, because you've been respectful to these bands. So you know what I mean.
True.
So obviously, if you show respect to the bands will show respect to you, and you get so you will get to hear about new stuff, or you get like either get put on the guest list, or you know what I mean that you get like get a few perks of being a bit like you know what I mean. You get a few perks if you get like say if you're in constant contact. I wouldn't say constant, but don't harass them. Don't harass these bands because they're obviously they've got like they're trying to like, separate band life and the private life. Don't harass them constantly
True.
unless they're like wanting a response from you to. But you know what I mean. You will get to hear or get access to get to hear new material or get access to new merchandise or music prior to the release date, if you know what I mean. So
True.
yeah, it
Well,
works both ways, type of thing.
it does actually.
Yeah. So that's my little insight to some of these to what I do anyway. Because I'm respectful to these bands and don't harass them or don't sort of like try not to harass them too much. But you know, I mean, try to be respectful to these bands. Being respectful takes you a long way. So
Oh, definitely.
if you like keep saying, if you go to a like if you go to say, oh, there's this band playing at my local venue, I want to see what they're like. If you go see them and you like them, be respectful, give them time after they come off stage, be respectful, give them some space, and then after certain about 5-10 minutes, approach them. They will more than happy to talk to you, and you will get and be respectful. Please be respectful to them because they're
Exactly.
human like you. They are human like you.
hmm Definitely. Definitely. Definitely.
So anyway, that we've gone past the 2 with 12 10 minutes into the stream. I think we'll start better off better start wrapping things up. So, any final words before we go? Before we get log off?
Yes, anybody, whether you're a band or you know of a band I should check out, or you want me to write a review for your music and stuff like that, get in contact with me on Twitter. It's on the stream at the top. You can see that it's mine, else, Twitter or X, like it's now called. I'll get one of these days, I'll get used to the X. But yeah, get in contact and I'll check out the bands and stuff. If you've got the gigs for venue, I'll do that as well. No problem. I'll do it. Don't mind doing it. So, and if you want to talk music, same here. Get into contact. We can talk music all day. I don't mind. So that's the thing for me. And also, go and check out your
Yeah.
local venues and let me know if you've got any gigs and stuff that's at your local venue that you think I should know about. Get in contact.
Oh yes, yes, yeah, yeah. If bands, if anybody wants to tag me into any sort of like gigs that like sometimes I see gigs at gigs in say like northeast of England or in the UK in general. I'm more than happy to pass it over to Bastion, which I have done on a good few occasions.
Oh,
I'll pass it over to
yes.
Bastion for his segment of like what gigs are coming up. Yeah, tag me in it. Whether you're on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, tag me in.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm more than happy to pass it over to Bashin for his segment. Um, so yeah, venue owners, if you've got any gigs coming up, or you want like if you got want to like say oh El, can you promote this this gig for us? Like I said, just send us a message via Twitter or X, call it now. Naughty Elon. Naughty Elon. It's a naughty, that sounds like a naughty site, that. Naughty Elon. Change it back to Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, just tag us. Our Twitter handles will top of the screen in the comment. And yeah, or send us a message on comment down below in the description saying, "Oi, L," because I'm usually monitoring YouTube anyway for any messages and stuff like that. So anyway, so yeah, if a band or a venue or doing any gigs, more than happy to send them over to us, and we'll promote you. Or and yeah, or yeah, go out and support your local venue, because the local venue will support local bands. If you support your local venue, the venue will put more live bands on. So keep the grassroots music going by supporting your local venue. And if you like a band, if you go to that venue and you like like the band, support them. If you can't support them financially, you can there are other ways of supporting them by sharing the videos out, by sharing the links to like the Bandcamp, or to Spotify, or to SoundCloud, or to Apple Music, or wherever it is. You can support them that way by watching the latest videos, by watching by supporting um, channels like this, Project Metal Music, when they get bands on for interviews or on the podcast. By supporting them, you are helping their community, their fan base up, growing their fan base. So yeah, you might not be able to financially support, but you can do other things to support them. Like I said, sharing this
Oh,
stuff out.
yes.
So if people see it, it's just oh yeah, oh say for instance, Basjan just shared a band out. I like them. I've got the money to buy their latest, buy their back catalogue, or to buy a bit of merchandise. That band's good. I will support them. That type of thing. You know what I mean? It's that simple.
Yes.
It's that easy. So it's that easy. So yeah, support your local venues, because you never know. You might find a good band that you like. You might find a band that you like. And yeah, and
Definitely.
when you do go out and to support your local venue, don't drink and
Definitely.
drive. It's a proper dick move. Do not fucking drink and drive. Find alternative transport, or if you can afford it, get a hotel room.
Definitely.
So don't drink and
That,
drive. It's a proper dick
no.
move. So anyway, that's my yeah. So, Bastion,
Okay,
any
guys.
final words again?
Well, catch you next week and check my album out. It's for the week. It will be released either tomorrow or on Wednesday. But I've sent it to Al, so it'll be tomorrow or Wednesday. Go and check the band out, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy it.
Yeah. Right, guys. Catch you all later.
Catch you later. Cheers, guys.